Welcome to Connections from the Green at the Zurich Classic in New Orleans. I'm Marie Knight, head of the customer office for Zurich Direct Markets, and I'm joined by my friend Tom Bloomfield, who is a managing partner with the Thornton Automotive Group. Welcome, Tom.
Thank you, Marie. Appreciate
Thanks.
being here.
Thanks for being here. You've been in the business a long time. We've known each other for many years, and I was just wondering, how did you get started in the automotive industry?
Well, it really started with family. I met my wife when I was in college, and her father was a Ford dealer in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he had tried to hire me when I graduated. I didn't really want to work in the business center for my father-in-law, but 5 years later, in the late '80s, some things in my career had changed and adjusted, and I thought it was a good time to join the family business, and I never regretted it since.
And here you are so many years later.
Yeah, it's like almost 40, I think. It's
Wow.
crazy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's amazing. And you're part of a tremendous organization that has grown quite a bit over the years. And we've been lucky enough to have a relationship with you over that time. And I was just wondering, how has Zurich contributed to your dealership and your organization's success?
Well, back from when we started, we always, Zurich, as universal underwriters, has always been a part of our business as far as our property and liability insurance. But what really grew our relationship in 2013 is when we formed the reinsurance company, and that relationship with F&I training and the reinsurance performance and the products. And that's grown now for well over 10 years. And fortunately, when Zurich returned to Oklahoma, we were able to go back and have Zurich cover our property and liability insurance also.
That's great. And from your perspective, what role should an F&I provider play in the success of a dealership?
Well, I think the biggest thing, the stability of a company like Zurich is very reassuring when you're selling the products to as many customers as we do. I think a lot of it is helping us, most of our dealerships sell luxury products and helping us create that relationship with the customer where they trust, and we're very transparent, and we're selling them products that we can be confident that if they have an issue during their ownership time, there's going to be someone there to help them through that repair or theft or whatever the product that we sell would be.
Yeah. So, one of our key priorities at Zurich is to stay customer focused. And a big part of that focus is to get feedback and insights from our customers. And one of the ways we do that is through our customer council. And you've been a member of that customer council for a number of years. And I was just wondering if you could share with us what that experience is like for you and why it's important.
It's been great. I didn't really know what to expect when I was offered the opportunity to serve on the council, but it's kind of like looking behind the curtain at where things, where new products are developing, improvement of processes and procedures and training. Um, it's been a wonderful experience, and I've gained a few ideas that we could put into actions, and have helped improve our business and the relationship with Zurich.
Oh, well, great. So, are there any highlights or takeaways from previous meetings that you've been able to put into action that might have either improved efficiency or boosted profits?
I think a recent example is when all of our certified pre-owned programs, which in our business are very important for the late model used cars, we had a need for a wrap extended service contract for our certified cars, which just didn't exist in our portfolio of products. And so when we had a chance to do that, being on the council allowed me to reach out to the right people to create a product that we now are very successfully selling, and helps us to grow our reinsurance business and help our customers after those current warranties that are tied to the certification expire.
Yeah, right. Well, that's great. So, dealers sometimes will shop for new F&I providers or insurance carriers. What advice would you give to a dealer who is going through that process?
I would advise them to be cautious and make sure you've got a good financially solid company, and then look at the people and the quality of the people and the way they present the training to your employees. I think that's really important that we're on the same page with regard to training and how we want our customers treated. And if we can develop that consistently through our 6 dealerships, anyone with 1 or 20 dealerships, they want to be assured that their customer experience is consistent and quality, at every location.
Yeah, that's great and very important. So, outside of all the things that you are responsible for within the dealership group, you're also on the board of NADA, the National Automobile Dealers Association. And that organization plays a key role in what's happening in the industry. Can you share a little bit about your role in the organization and why it's so important in today's environment?
Of course, yeah. I've served on the board since about 2015, and it's been a great experience. There are 64 board members, all dealers, and so it's a great group of people that want to give a little bit more to the industry. We're one of the best trade organizations in the DC area. We have a great staff at NADA, and so we are, constantly looking for issues that we need to solve that would cause a problem for dealers to do business in the future. So legislators oftentimes don't know unless we inform them that there's certain language in certain legislation that can be detrimental to the state franchise laws, which are so important to our business. And so it gives us that voice on the Capitol. It gives us that grassroots relationship with the legislators that is the key to getting things accomplished if you're going to work hard in Washington, D.C.
Great. Well, thanks so much for spending time with me today. I've enjoyed getting to know you a little bit better. Thanks for what you do on our customer council and for your work with NADA and making our industry better every day. And thanks for everything in the relationship. And we hope to keep it going a lot
It was a
longer.
pleasure being here. I've worked with really good quality people at Zurich over the years, and I don't expect that to change. So thanks, Marie.
You're welcome.